gonna pay the price.
Knocked over!
Become the man who stole the moon.
Curse you, Gru! Curse you!
Hi, I wanted to provide some context for this video. I am a former Gru employee, and today I am alleging that him and the minions rigged villainous schemes and did illegal villain stuff and sold fake minions merch. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation into Gru. Here's an old clip from a TV show where Gru explains that he knows he's a piece of shit. Like, this is an old clip, and you could say he may have grown up, but I would say he's gained most of his minions since then, and his movies have only gotten more and more mid. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
Well, I told you stop making those videos by my tree.
Sorry, dog.
I came all the way here because they don't have good Starbucks in Albuquerque.
All right.
Now, Gru intentionally manipulates his minions' vulnerable minds for profit using 4 simple steps, which closely align with the 4 agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Step 1, he flies to the moon. Gru's schemes are real, and he's a great villain that steals big things like the moon and gives away great rewards to his loyal minions. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his plans are, in fact, fake. Step 2, he shrinks the moon.
We are going to steal the moon!
When minions are devout followers of Gru and go to space with him with a shrink ray, they get rewarded. Step 3, he grabs the moon. Again, promising big rewards. Now it's your turn to do what Gru tells you and you will grab the moon too. But you actually won't, unless you're one of the famous minions from one of those spin-off movies. And finally, step 4, he sits on the toilet. Now, some will say that this was merely a prank played on him by the Miranda Cosgrove orphan girls, but I think this goes a lot deeper, and I'll get into that in part 7 of this video. So, young, impressionable minions are made to believe that Gru is a trusted villain who can give them not just the moon, but a starring role in a spin-off Minions movie. Trust Gru, watch him steal the moon, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Help me steal the moon and you will be in a Minions movie. Help me take down El Macho and you will be in my twin brother. Help me adopt these orphans and help me build a fart gun. Help me make a ride at Universal Studios. Help me keep Miranda Cosgrove employed and you will be in a Minions. Help me get an 80s child star to stop acting like a little bitch. Help me save my baby from being turned into a fucking cockroach and you help me get an interview with Ellen DeGeneres. Help this franchise pass $1 billion worldwide, and you will be in a Minions movie. He's been exposed for fake and evil schemes before, and the common response is, oh, well, why does it matter if his schemes are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of Gru's brand is the fact that he is actually a real supervillain. This moon is CGI. This spaceship is CGI. This fart gun is fake. This car is digitally added. This minion is fake. This kid is fake. This dog thing is a paid actor. This house costs more than the budget of the movie. This isn't really him dancing. It's actually that one guy from the new Deadpool movie. You know, the guy in the beginning. That wasn't Ryan Reynolds either. He's a fraud too. This isn't a real guacamole hat from El Macho's house. You can literally get one at Universal Studios for $8.99. This whole scene is fake. This minion is an actor and a secret employee at Illumination. This line is scripted.
I sit on the toilet. What?
This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all of the Despicable Me movies are scripted. Now let's talk about Kevin the Minion for a second. I found public record that Kevin the Minion moved from San Francisco, California to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where Gru is located, back in May 2013. 2 months before he appeared as one of the main minions in the critically lauded motion picture Despicable Me 2. According to a former Gru employee, this was around the time that Kevin started working full-time as a minion for Gru. Also, he didn't just move into any old house. He actually moved into a room in Gru's house. Now, I'm not gonna dox him. Only some asshole would do something like that. But I did find pictures of his room online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. He had his own workout equipment, unlimited supply of bananas, and not to mention the fact that shortly after, he was cast as the lead in not one, but two Minion spin-off movies. Something that was promised to his minions in Despicable Me 1. However, if you Google Kevin from Despicable Me 1, you will find a completely different Minion, meaning that he was recast in the sequel.
Mazel tov.
He clearly didn't need to grow 100 feet tall just to help him get more screen time. You know, I think they all deserve to have their own Minion movie. I think the boys deserved a fair chance at winning that thing. I think that's the expectation when you're working with Gru. But hey, that was a while ago. I'm glad they're not doing another rigged Minion movie. And I can already see the comments coming in. But hey, those Minion movies are prequels. It makes sense if Kevin was there, right? Those were just movies. And anyone complaining about something that's meant for entertainment on the internet should probably move on with their day, stop being so miserable, and
Get a fucking life.
Anyway, I will bring up more examples of why Gru from the Despicable Me franchise is a fraud in the next 17 parts of my investigation. Thank you for watching, and I know that none of this is gonna come back to bite me in the ass at all. What is this? The fuck is a cease and desist?